glad to have you with us from the Dome in Syracuse, New York. We're headed toward the back stretch of the season, Week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So California's offense will have the football first. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
Trying play action. Moving out of the pocket. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Running inside. It's Cross. Let's take a minute and talk about Cal. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. There's some room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Syracuse's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
Yeah, Palmer, I don't feel bad for this quarterback, but I kind of feel bad for this quarterback because he's going to get some monsters today. And he's had his own struggles, but these guys, man, they all can get after the quarterback. They can get tackles for losses, get you in passing situations, and when they do, they hit you and hit you a lot and disrupt the timing. So he's got a tremendous challenge on his hands.
He's got a challenge. His offensive coordinator has a challenge, too, because he's got to find a way to make life easy for him, and that's easier said than done against this D-line unit. They have so much speed off the edge. Even the interior guys can collapse the pocket and get pass rush as well. So for the offensive coordinator, whether it's screens, nakeds, bootlegs, moving the launch point, draws, just trying to get the ball to this guy's hands early, that's going to be a big key.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his tight end. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Makes a catch at the 10. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. On the run, it's Cross. Breaks into the open. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. He's up to 57 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. To the air on first down. Ran through the contact. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Golden Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The run inside. It's cross. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Solid run on the last play. Gives this offense another first down. This time he wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds a man on the right. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Golden Bears, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Quarterback making checks. Give to the back. There's a crease. Headed to the end zone.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but...
Caught! That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offense coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on this score in this next possession.
Gonna run it. It's Mitchell. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's Preston. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. They go right back to him. Hard running there. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. He fields the punt in his own end zone. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Fires to the big fella. Ball's out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out and kick.
Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Trying to set up the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for room. It's Mitchell. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Bunch formation for these receivers. The offense changing the play. Some misdirection with the counter. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. He's up to 94 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The give on the counter. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Brought down at the 46-yard line, and that's enough for the 1st down. The Golden Bears are marching down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his big tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough.
Could be an alley. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure...
Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back. Running inside the 20. And he's out of bounds right at the 15.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout taken on the field. It's the second call by Syracuse. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Orange call their third timeout, and that's the last time they can stop the clock. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Trying to bull his way in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Rush. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing in zone, I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to throw it again. Got his man. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Here's the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Under fire. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's running free down the middle. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Cal! Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Golden Bears will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Motion from the back. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Syracuse will send out the punt team. on the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Here comes the Golden Bear offense, ready to start this drive. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground with the running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. Finds his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Golden Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cross. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, on a lot of 3rd downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that 3rd down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Inside the 35. Makes the catch and he's free. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Mitchell. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Gets away from one, finds room. He's loose. Inside the touchdown, Cuse. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Marshall.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A strike downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
Firing to the right, complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Might as well stick with him. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The run inside. It's Marshall. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Pulls it in. It's Baird. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. On the ground with the counter. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And the Golden Bears back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, I love that play by the defense there. Hanging back, watching the QB's eyes. Great job in coverage on the back end, and then rallying to him when he decided to go try and run for it himself. Now this defense is set up for it.
The Golden Bears need to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. And we have